Hello YouTube and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be playing Fortnite, and I'm going to be talking about one specific problem that's going on right now. The Stop Killing Games initiative. I have a few screenshots I can show you in just a few minutes, but I'm going to be reading the paragraph about it, and or the paragraphs that it has here. And it's pretty much just going to be what I've gathered so far is that the Stop Killing Games initiative is going to stop industries from selling their games as licensed stuff like the Switch 2, where you buy it, but it's not actually yours. You don't own it. The game, the company still owns it, and I believe that if you do that, it's kind of a stupid idea. Because not only, right, are you going to lose customers, but you're going to lose a lot of fucking revenue. You're going to lose a lot of fucking, what's it called? Production value. And you're going to lose your company pretty much over fucking night. Because no one's going to buy your shit anymore. Now look, right? I do think this is a really stupid fucking thing to do. But also, I do think for some things it's smart. Like, maybe like, no, never mind, it's just a stupid idea. Yeah, no, it's a really fucking dumb idea. Anyway, I'm gonna start reading. This is the first paragraph. Stop Killing Games is a consumer movement started to challenge the legality of publishing, destroying video games they have sold, or publishers destroying video games they have sold to customers. Which means, it's trying to stop, publishers from having you buy or sign a license or agree to a license to play their game, and when that game is pretty much, dead, they're gonna stop supporting it. They're gonna stop allowing it to work. They're gonna quit all servers. They're gonna quit it, bro. They're just gonna end the game permanently. And the rest this sentence goes, an increasing number of video games are sold effectively as goods with no stated expiration date, but designed to be completely unplayable as soon as support for planned or form. Oh fuck! But designed to completely be unplayable as soon as support from the publisher ends. Which means if the publisher stops caring, the game is dead. It's a fucking paperweight. You no longer have a reason to get that game. This practice, and here's the next one, right? This practice is a form of planned obsolescence. I think that's it. And is not only detrimental to customers, but makes preservation effectively impossible. Which means you can't buy you can buy the game, but it won't fucking work, like, at all. Like, if you boot it up, good luck, cause like it won't work. It'll just, like, imagine buying a blanket from a store, right? And you plan to use it, and they stop producing that fucking blanket after you buy that one blanket, right? They go to your home and take it back. That's pretty much what publishers of games are doing now. They're not really, going to your home and taking the game from themselves. No, they're shutting down the servers for the game. And me personally, being a gamer, that's fucking scary. Now, here's the next one. Furthermore, the legality of this practice is largely... Sorry about that too. Largely untested. Furthermore, the legality of this practice is largely untested in many countries, which means they haven't tested it in many places. And if I saw the United States in this little forum down here, I would definitely fucking sign up for it. If I saw, the United States or California. I don't think California has this problem, but to be honest, this is kind of fucking scary. Because not only am I a gamer, right, but I depend on games to actually take my career even further in YouTube. And this is like career ruining. This is a career ruining issue, right? You're gonna ruin a lot of fucking YouTube channels because they have to keep playing the game day in and day out to finish it on their fucking channel. Now, not only am I scared, but I can see why they made this movement, because right, we're like, fucking hell, I sound like a fucking Halo alien. Word. Anyway, not only is this fucking scary, but this is also not right, man. It's not right. It's just terrible, dude. It's a fucking retarded idea. Now, before you think I'm saying that just in a derogatory term, like I'm talking about a fucking mental illness, no, I'm fucking not. I'm not. That's just how it works, alright? If you do something fucking retarded, I'm gonna point it out. But I'm not talking about somebody who has a mental... I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm just saying, like, if you do this shit, it's not gonna end good for anyone. There's gonna be a shit ton of people who are gonna be writing, because not only do game companies make millions, but they also make games for entertainment and other things. Like if a YouTuber were to play a game like Fortnite, right? That is free. What's it called? I can't say that fucking word. It's a free commercial for your game. There we go. Publicity? Yeah, publicity. There we go. Fucking hell. Anyway, it just brings more traffic to that fucking game. And if you sell a game that you need a license to buy, or not to buy, but to own completely until the support ends, what are you gonna fucking do with that game? Because you wasted your fucking money. If they do this, they're gonna have to refund people that have bought that game and the sport ends. They're gonna have to do it. Because I'm sorry, but if I saw a game that has to have a license with it, I'm going to be absolutely fucking pissed. Because not only am I wasting money, but I'm also wasting my fucking time buying a game. That's just my outlook on the first paragraph. And here's the next. Over the past year, we have successfully established complaints. There we go. Escalated. Sorry. Over the past year, we have successfully escalated complaints. On this problem to consumer agencies in France, Germany, and Australia, and have brought forth petitions for new law on this problem to various countries, which means they brought it to several places. And I'm really happy to hear that, because to be honest, or technically happy to read it, because technically I am just fucking reading it. Anyway, I'm really happy to hear that, because the more the Stop Killing Games initiative has, the more people could like sign up for it and stand up for games. You know, like let's say there was a kid being bullied, right, and nobody else did anything, but you now have the power to keep that kid safe. You have the power to stop the person from bullying him. You have the ability to stand in front and say, "Hey, this isn't right, man. You should probably go away." That's what I got from it. So publishers in this case are the bullies, the games are the kids, and the gamers are the protectors. And I feel like that's completely kind of fucked up, you know? Like, publishers should be protecting their own games, not just be like, "Oh, by the way, you know what? Now that you bought the game, it's a license. You're gonna have to have a license to, you know, use it just in case, the support for that game has ended." And that, to be honest, let's be completely fucking clear. All right, if you're going to be a jackass and sell a fucking license or have a license for a game that you bought, you should probably fucking return it anyway and get your money back. But they did something fucking retarded and just, unban their fucking hackers anyway. I don't get the fucking reason for that. That is retarded. That is utterly fucking stupid. But that's their prerogative. And here's the next sentence. A list of new actions taken to date can be viewed here. And it's a link. As of 2025, most consumer action on this matter has concluded, and we are awaiting decisions on it from several governments, which means they're just waiting for somebody to agree to it. And here's the next sentence. However, there are a few remaining avenues left where people can participate if they are eligible. And I said this before, I'm not eligible. I don't live in any of these places that said that were said in the beginning, and that's about it. I'm not done reading though. I'll read the rest of it. This is and here's the rest of it. This is the most powerful option at your disposal, but it requires a massive number of signatures from citizens of EU countries in order to pass. If you can pass the signature threshold, is a very strong chance that the European Commission will pass new law that will both protect customer rights to retain video games that customers have purchased as advanced preservation effects massively. Okay. And that was just the EU paragraph I read. They're not really long paragraphs, but they are really short. But I can see where this dude is getting. I can see where they're going. This isn't a negative movement like some movements. Anyway, here's the rest of it. These remaining options unfortunately exclude cities from the countries from participating directly, but all other options will have found we have found are either exhausted or already underway. It it is worth stating that if there is success on this issue in a major country, customers will likely benefit from the changes globally due to market forces. While it can be frustrating to be unable to act in other countries, the most effective action to take is to spread the word on these do you know that fucking word right there?
Please invite.
To these who are eligible to sign. If you wish to prevent video games from being destroyed so no one can even ever play them again, please tell others about these initiatives. I can't fucking say that word, bro. That word is just out of my vocabulary apparently. Anyway, so yeah, all this movement is just standing up for games and keeping publishers from doing what the Switch 2 is doing. To sum it up, and it's actually standing up for people who buy games instead of, what some people do or say it's doing. And I swear to God. But let's be honest, right? If you want to fucking, I don't know, if you want to sign up for this movement, I'll leave a link in the description. Hopefully I bring some awareness to it, but I'm doing the best I can with only 25 subscribers. I'm sorry if I failed to bring anyone's attention to it. I'm sorry if this is an old topic, but it's something I thought was good enough to talk about. But hope you guys enjoyed this video.